Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another match. The Lakers have won the toss and have chosen to bat first. Here's the first ball, and there's a wicket right on the first ball. It's Seemup Khan. Anirudh dismissed on the first ball. What a start for the Rangers. Let's have another look at it. Seemup Khan opening with a wicket. Dheeraj Sharma will be the batsman who replaces him. This is going to be a wonderful start for the Rangers so far. First ball, first wicket, a wonderful opening. Here's the second delivery from Seem Khan, and this one is a dot ball. And this one on the leg side. Another dot ball halfway through the first over. Well left by the batsman. Lakers still awaiting their first run on the board. Final delivery of the over. Not a single run on the board yet. And again, it's another dot ball. A wonderful over from Seam of Khan to start of the innings for the JNS Rangers. It is 0 for 1 at the end of the first over. Kamal with the second over. Here's the first delivery. And it's another dot ball. Here's the second delivery. And there's the first run on the board for the Lakers. May I remind you, we are within the power play until the sixth over. So far, the Lakers haven't been able to take advantage of it. Here's the third delivery. And that is hit very well. And it's straight into the arms of the fielder. It's another wicket. Dheeraj Sharma dismissed. Let's have another look at it. Just lofted on the leg side straight to the fielder outside the 30-yard circle. Brilliant wicket, and it's a second one. And it's a dream start for the Rangers. 1.5 overs in. They've just let off one run for two wickets. Ankur Gupta, the batsman who will come in on strike. Kamal to bowl his fourth ball of the over. The first delivery to Ankur Gupta. That is straight to the fielder inside the 30-yard circle. Final delivery of the over from Kamal. And that is straight to the fielder. It is the end of the second over. One for the loss of two. This time the appeals are not given. Umesh survives this delivery. Seemab Khan was hoping that he would have another wicket on his first delivery of the over. And that is once again caught by the fielder at the slip. but they settled for a single, a second run on the board for the Lakers. A very slow start for them, nearly halfway through the power play, and they've been really well contained by the Rangers. Here's the third delivery, and just blocked straight back to the bowler. Once again, a fielder's there to collect it in the slip. Here's the penultimate delivery of the over. And there are appeals, and again, not entertained. It will be just a dot ball. Ankur Gupta survives this one. Final delivery of the over. And once again, it's gonna be a dot ball. Halfway through power play, at the end of 3 overs, it's gonna be two for the loss of two. Kamal back for his second over. The last over, by the way, was the first one that the Lakers did not concede a wicket. Here's the first delivery from Kamal for his second over. And this time, oh, it's gotten past the fielder at the 30-yard circle and straight for a boundary. The first boundary of the match. Unlucky for the fielder. It has just slipped past him. Umesh hits the first boundary of the match. A much needed boundary for the Lakers. Off to a strong start in the fourth over. Once again, through the gap on the leg side, there is a fielder waiting just before the boundary. They will get a single though. Here's the third delivery. This time there is a fielder waiting within the 30-yard circle. Another dot ball. The penultimate delivery of the over. Kamal to Ankur. And again, oh, it slipped past the fielder. And it's gone all the way for a boundary. The second boundary of the over. Ankur gets his first of the innings. Another much needed one. The runs that have flown this over have been much needed by the Lakers. Finally, it seems like they're starting off this match. Final delivery. And that's gone for another boundary. Beautiful for Ankur Gupta. A very, very strong over. Lofted straight down the pitch. It's 15 for 2 at the end of 4 overs. Seam Khan for his third over. A dot ball on his first delivery. Umesh Mehrak facing it. They're gonna settle for a simple single on the second ball. Ankur Gupta back on strike. Here's the third delivery. Oh, and that's another wicket for Seamab Khan. Beautiful. Completely takes out the middle stump. A third wicket. And it goes from bad to worse for the Lakers. Straight onto the middle stump. What a delivery. Ankur Gupta dismissed. Excellent from him. Seamab Khan for his fourth delivery of the over. He's 2.5 overs that he's bowled so far. Collected 2 wickets, conceded just 2 runs. He's having a fantastic innings so far. This time, it is stopped by the fielder at the 30-yard circle, but they will get a single. Karthik Chopra will settle for it on his first delivery. Umesh Mehra back on strike. Another dot ball. Here's the final delivery of Seamab's third over. Stopped by the fielder at the 30-yard circle. And that's it. It is 17 for the loss of 3 after 5 overs. Just 1 over left in the power play. It hasn't seemed like that so far for the Lakers though. Umesh Mali will bowl his first over of the innings. Karthik Chopra to face it. And it's gone all the way for a boundary on the first delivery. A beautiful start to the over for the Lakers. Not the start that Umesh would have wanted to his innings. And again, that's hit. Stopped by the fielder at the 30-yard circle. It's going to be a dot ball. This one is going to go, but there is a fielder there and waiting. It's going to be a single. Here's the fourth delivery. And that's a wide ball. That's an excellent delivery. The penultimate delivery of the over. Umesh delivering to Umesh. And this one, oh, that's a brilliant shot. Past the left fielder and all the way to the boundary. Cuts it brilliantly. There's the final delivery. There is a fielder to stop it from going to the boundary. It will be a double, however. And it's going to be 29 for the loss of 3 at the end of power play. Hemant for his first over of the innings. He'll deliver the first ball to Karthik Chopra across the stumps, and it's going to be a dot ball to start off the over. Here's the second delivery. Oh, and that's hit on the full toss. That is brilliant. There is no fielder in sight. On the leg side with the full toss. Beautiful. 33 for 3 as it stands. Here's the third delivery. And another dot ball. It's gonna be a single. There is a fielder there to collect it. That is flicked behind. They will go for a second run as well. A fielder will get there before it rolls to the boundary. It's gonna be a double. Here's the final delivery of the over. Oh, and that was a close call. But it's gonna be 36 for 3 at the end of 7 overs. Akash arrives for his first over of the innings. He'll deliver the first ball to Karthik Chopra. Rangers had a very strong start, but Karthik and Umesh for the Lakers have seemed to stabilize it to an extent for now. Just sorting out the fielding positions. And here's the delivery. The first one from Akash. And that's straight to the fielder in the 30-yard circle. It will be just a dot ball. when that slip past the bowler, there will be a fielder there, and it'll be just a single. Here's the fourth delivery, and once again to the slip fielder. Another dot ball. This one is gonna be a wide delivery. That's high and up, and it's gonna go all the way past the boundary lines for a four. Slow and steady. That's all that Karthik and Umesh are doing for the Lakers currently, and it is working quite well for them. Here's the final delivery from Akash. Once again to the fielder. It's overthrown. There is a fielder waiting on the other end. They'll take just a single run. It's 44 for 3 at the end of 8 overs. Hemant back for his second over. A good delivery, and they're going to take a single. Umesh back on strike. Here's the second delivery. It will be another single. 30 of 23 balls. A partnership being established here between Karthik Chopra and Umesh. As I mentioned previously, slow and steady is the strategy from them. They've done a very good job so far of just stabilizing the initial fall of wickets. Now, can they start to turn the tide of the game? That's well hit. There is a fielder there. It's gonna be another single. Here's the fourth delivery. Once again, straight to the fielder. This one's gonna be a dot ball. This one's straight down the pitch. There is a fielder there. One ball to go in the over. They're also approaching the 50-run mark, the Lakers. Here's the final delivery, but it's to the fielder, and it's 48 for 3 at the end of 9 overs. Abhishek for his first over of the innings. Umesh is on strike. Here's the first delivery, and it's hit straight down the pitch. There is a fielder waiting. It's gonna be just a single. It's gonna be a wide delivery. It's high up in the air, and it's past the fielder. It has gone for a four. Very high up in the air. Just goes past the fielder and bounces just before the boundary line. A much needed boundary. This one again. Is there a fielder? Yes, he does get there and stops it from it being a boundary. It's gonna be a double. This one's gonna be a wide delivery yet again. That's high up again. There is no fielder there to catch it. It's gonna be a single once again. Two times it's over that we've seen the ball go high up and fall before the boundary line, but both times, no. It's gone for another boundary. Let's have another look at it. On the offside, straight down. A beautiful shot. The Lakers opening the floodgates this over. It's been a very, very good over for them so far. Oh, and once again, it's high up. This one is a six. It's a big one. The first of the match. A beautiful shot straight into the netting. And it's 68 for 3 at the end of 10 overs. We'll join you once again after a drinks break. There is a fielder waiting at the end. It's another dot ball. Two deliveries done for Dilip in this innings. Our cameraman is seeming to take a lot of inspiration from the IPL. We have some views of the crowd, and a while ago, if you did spot it, we also have a very friendly visitor sunbathing on the field. We have a beautiful stray dog sitting near the boundary ropes, and currently I can see from the commentary box he's also rolling around. He's having quite a gala time. But here's the third delivery, and that is to the fielder in the slip. Here's the fourth delivery. Oh, and that's high up, and that is straight into the arms of the fielder. It has been a long, long time for the Rangers since they got the last wicket. Here's the fourth. Umesh dismissed with 30 runs of 24 balls. Let's have another look at it. Lofted high up, straight down the field, and there was a fielder waiting right there. Just has to jump slightly to get the catch. A wonderful wicket for Dilip. A wonderful catch as well. Umesh dismissed. 71 for 4. Halfway through the 11th over. Two deliveries remaining in the over. Jitendra, the new batsman on strike. And it's gonna start off with the dot ball. There is a fielder who will get there. And it's gonna be 72 for 4 at the end of 11 overs. Abhishek back for his second over of the match. And it's gonna be a dot ball. Once again, another dot ball. This one's high up, just falls before the fielder. It's gonna be a single, and you could say it's another lucky escape for the Lakers. Yet again, another dot ball. Penultimate delivery of the over. It is high up. It's gonna bounce before the fielder. Another single. Yet again in this over. Two very close calls. There's the final delivery of the over. And it's gonna be 74 for 4 after 12 overs. Dilip back for his second over. He would want his second wicket now. But that is played very well. A fielder running and stops it just before the boundary rope. The batsmen are going to go back for a double. They do get it. It's going to be a dot ball. Here comes the third delivery. Oh, and that's a very close call. It will be just another dot ball though. And there is a fielder waiting. They are going to go for a single. And it's been overthrown. Another fielder there to collect it on the opposite boundary. Again, another single. Final delivery of the over to go. And there is a fielder waiting. They will take a single. And it's 80 for 4 at the end of 13 overs. Abhishek back for his third over of the innings. Flicked onto the leg side. A fielder is waiting for the ball. It's gonna be a simple single. Straight down the pitch. The non-striker had to avoid it. A fielder is waiting again. Another single. This one is lofted just over the bowler, straight down the pitch for a boundary. There's the four. A beautiful shot. Lifts it just over the bowler. And again for another boundary. A second in a row. Beautiful stuff here from the Lakers. That is high and up. It falls just before the boundary rope and then bounces over it. This time there is a fielder waiting. It will be a single. We have one ball remaining in the over. And he's taken the stumps off on the final delivery. Beautiful ball. It's 91 for 5. Let's have another look at it. What a delivery. Just knocks the bails off the stumps. Excellent, excellent delivery for Abhishek. Wonderful from him. Girish, the batsman, who will come in. Karthik Chopra, 42 runs in 31 balls. He's had a solid inning so far. The question is, does he get to that half century? He's been the one constant on the pitch where the batters have continuously rotated this innings. Dilip on his third over, by the way. Girish to face his first delivery of the match. Here's the delivery. And it's gonna be a dot ball. Here's the third delivery, and it's gonna be a simple single. A fielder's waiting inside the 30-yard circle. We have our furry friend roaming in the background if you did catch him. He's been on the pitch for a while now, just enjoying the beautiful weather here today. Oh, and that's on the full toss. That's very high. That's very long. Oh, and it has slipped out of the hands of the fielder. My oh my, what a lucky escape. Let's have another look at it. On the full toss, what a shot that was. So high up. Just slips out of the hands of the fielder. What a lucky escape for Karthik Chopra. I just said he was very close to his half century. And he nearly. Oh, and that's. We are gonna have a look. Will that be a run out? Can we have a replay here? It should be a wicket. We do feel it was a wicket. The umpire has gone with another decision. The on field decision is that it's not out. It's gonna be 100 runs for 5 wickets at the end of 15 overs. Kamal returning for his third over of the match. It's gonna be just a single. Another dot ball being played. Girish on strike to face the third delivery. Here it is. It's lofted above the 30-yard circle, but there is a fielder waiting at the boundary. Oh, and that's high up. This time, the fielder cannot stop it before the boundary. It is gonna go hit the boundary ropes, and Karthik Chopra gets his half century, 51 of 36 balls. He's played a massive, massive role in making sure that the Lakers have gotten to where they are currently. He's contributed to nearly 50% of the score that the Lakers have up on the board. A brilliant innings from him. It's going to be a simple single for this one. Girish back on strike for the final delivery of the over. And again, it's going to be just a single. 108 for 5 at the end of 16 overs. 4 overs to go. Hemant back for his third over of the innings. Girish on strike. Here's the first delivery. Ooh, and that was a very close call. A very close escape for Girish. Oh, and that's high up. It just runs away from the fielder. They'll take a single. Another lucky escape. So many close calls. Oh, and it's given. Karthik Chopra finally dismissed. It's a disappointing end for him to what has been a wonderful innings. Let's have another look at it. He just tries to avoid the ball, but inadvertently ends up blocking it before it hits the stumps. He gets the wicket. A very disappointing end to Karthik's innings. This one is to the fielder. Kislaya, the man who has come in. This one is high and up. Again, just falls short of the fielder. Another escape. Final delivery of the over from Hemant. And that's gonna be it. It's 111 for 6 at the end of 17 overs. Shakti will bowl his first over of the innings. Girish on strike to face it. And that's flicked behind on the leg side. They will settle for a single. Kislaya back on strike. It's gonna be a dot ball. It's gonna be another single. This one is high up. And it's taken. Girish dismissed. There's the seventh wicket. Let's have another look at it. High up, straight down the field, straight into the hands of the fielder. A textbook catch for him. Another wicket. It's 113 for 7 at the end of 17.4 overs. Two deliveries to go within the over. Gandharv Jain, the man who has come in on strike. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot to begin it. There is a fielder, however, there and waiting. It's gonna be just a single. Kislaya back on strike. It's gonna be another single, and it's going to be 115 for 7 at the end of 18 overs. 2 overs remaining. Lakers have to maximize them to set the best possible target. Urvish for his first over of the innings. It's going to be yet another single. Gandhar back on strike. Lakers taking all the runs they can get, all the quick singles. Here's the delivery. And yet again another single. Straight down the field. There will be a fielder getting to it. Again, it will be just a single. And oh, that is brilliantly done. There is a fielder waiting at the boundary line once again. It's just a single. Here's the final delivery. And it is going to be 120 for 7 at the end of 19 overs. Just one more over to go in this innings. Seam Up Khan is back for his fourth and final over of the innings. And he begins with a dot ball. He's had a brilliant inning so far. 2 wickets, conceding just 3 runs. This one again falls short of a failure. Just a single. Oh, and that's another wicket. Beautiful from Seema Khan. Just takes the bails of the stumps. Yet again. Beautiful delivery. He started the onslaught of wickets in the initial overs. He's gonna finish the onslaught of wickets as well. Amit Das will come in. 3 wickets and 4 runs conceded across 3.5 overs. That is an absolutely sensational innings from Seema Khan. 3 deliveries left of the innings. 3 deliveries left in Seema Khan's over. Here's the fourth delivery. Oh, and yet another wicket. Another one. A second in a row. 4 runs given. 4 wickets taken. Seema Khan is on an absolute roll. Another look at this. Yet again takes the bails of the stumps. Excellent from him. Vibhu Mania on strike. Is it going to be a hat trick ball? No, it's not. It's going to be a dot ball instead. And while most bowlers would be happy with the dot ball, I assure you, by seam up standards, he's probably upset that he didn't get a wicket. Final ball of the innings. Will he get the wicket? Nope. It's gonna be a single. Wow, what an innings. Rangers need 123 runs to win. But what an innings from Seema Khan. 4 overs bowled, 4 wickets taken, just 5 runs conceded. Excellent from him. We'll join you in the second innings. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second innings. Jitendra is the man bowling the first over for the Lakers. Rangers have sent out Kiran and Anish to bat first. Two balls into the first over, one run conceded yet. Here's the third delivery and knocked straight to the slip fielder. There's a boundary, first of the match. Let's have another look at it. Swept down the leg side. Beautifully done. And yet another boundary. On the full toss. Cut and hit down the offside. Beautifully done. Here's the final delivery of the over. And this time there is a fielder waiting just before the boundary. 10 for no loss at the end of the first over. The Rangers have a considerably better start than their counterparts. Kiran on strike. Vibhu Mania taking his first over of the innings. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot. And once again, there is no fielder in sight. There's another look at it. Just lifted over all the fielders standing in the 30-yard circle. The Rangers so far making perfect use of power play. That was a very lengthy ball. It's gonna go to the fielder. Just a single. This one is straight to the slip fielder. They do not go for the run. It's going to be a dot ball. The current run rate nearly double of what is required. Oh, and that's taken the bails right off the stumps. Anish Jaikar dismissed. A wonderful delivery. There's the first wicket of the innings. There's another look at it. Just hits the off stump. And Rangers have their first wicket lost. A beautiful delivery from Vibhu. 15 for 1, 1.4 overs into the match. Shakti will be the batsman coming in. Played on the full toss. They'll go for a single. Oh, there's an overthrow, but a fielder's there, waiting immediately. One delivery left in the over. Oh, and that's high and up. And it's straight for a six. A beautiful way to end the over. It's been given as a four. Let's have another look at it. It was quite a tight angle. Yes, it has just bounced before the boundary rope. 20 for 1 at the end of 2 overs. 103 required. Jitendra with the first delivery of his second over. It's gonna be a single. Here's the second delivery. And completely missed. Oh, and that's very high up. Very long. The fielders sprint to get it. They do stop it from going for a boundary. It's gonna be a double. once again it's a Yorker straight at the feet, but it is played well. Gonna be just a single though. 24 runs in 2.4 overs. Here's the penultimate delivery of the over. Oh, and some confusion about the need to take a run. It's gonna be just a dot ball. Here's the final delivery of the over. Oh, and the bowler made an effort to stop it, but it's gonna be a single. 25 for 1 at the end of 3 overs. And it's another boundary to open the fourth over. Vibumania, the man who took a wicket in his previous over, has been hit for a boundary on the first delivery of his second over. There's the second delivery. Oh, and that's high and gone straight for a six. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Shakti making full use of his Shakti to put the ball past the boundary rope. This one is gonna be a dot ball. Right. A white ball, my apologies. And once again, just tapped in between the slip fielders for another boundary. It's a four. Rangers just running away with this here. Here's the other delivery. It's another dot ball. gonna be a single. Final delivery of the over. Oh, and that's been completely missed. It's gonna be 41 for 1 at the end of 4 overs. Rangers doing a very good job so far. Girish will bowl his first over of the innings. Here's his first delivery. And oh, that's a very good delivery. It's gonna be a single collected by the fielder inside the 30-yard circle. Third delivery of the over. Oh, and again, that's a very beautiful delivery. Kiran just trying to come out and hit it big, but completely missing it. Oh, and this one's big. It's long. It has gone across the boundary. It is going to be a six. Let's have another look at it. This is what Kiran's been trying all throughout the over. Wonderful, and just lands on the other side of the boundary. And this one, it's the bails being taken off the stumps. Kiran dismissed right after the massive shot. Again, completely misses it. And this time the ball hits the stumps. It's 48 for 2. 4.5 overs in. Siddharth will be the batsman coming in. Here's the final delivery. It's gonna be a wide. We'll have one more final delivery this over. The Rangers one run away from the 50-run mark. Oh, and that was a very, very close call. And it's 49 for 2 at the end of 5 overs. A massive over in terms of runs and wickets. That was straight down the pitch all the way to the boundary. Halfway through the sixth over, Shakti on strike. Siddharth yet to put runs on the board. Rahul Bajaj is bowling his first over for the Lakers. Final delivery of the over, and that is straight to the fielder, and it's gonna end the power play 53 for 2. Girish back for his second over. Siddharth on strike. There are appeals not given. Here's the third delivery. Oh, and that's high and up, and it's there. 4-4. Yet another boundary. Stop just before the boundary. It will be a single. 60 for 2 after 7 overs. Rangers are halfway there. Rahul Bajaj back for his second over. Oh, and that's straight onto the stumps. What a delivery from him. Beautiful from Rahul Bajaj. Urvish will be the batsman who will come in. An aborted delivery there. Urvish awaiting his first ball of the innings. Rahul Bajaj here with the second delivery of this innings. It's a wide ball. That's gonna be another single. There are appeals. It is not going to be given. Just a dot ball. it's gonna be another single. Two deliveries to go with the over. Oh, and that's hit full toss, but it's straight to the bowler. Another dot ball. And yet again, another dot ball. It's gonna be 63 for 3 at the end of 8 overs. Girish back for his third over. And once again, a beautiful delivery. Oh, and that's put through the gap at the slip. There is a fielder waiting just before the boundary, though. Another single. Rangers have slowed down a bit in the past few overs. Halfway through the over, here's the fourth delivery. Once again, it's gonna be a dot ball. The penultimate delivery of the over for Girish. Oh, and that's hit very well. Stopped by a failure inside the 30-yard circle. Yet another dot ball. Lakers and Girish doing very well to contain the Rangers as much as possible. And that is all the way to the boundary. It's a four. Wonderful way to end the over. 69 for 3 at the end of 9 overs. Rahul Bajaj back for his third over. Urvish back on strike. He has only faced 5 deliveries, making 2 runs off of them. Rangers need to start hitting again. Again, stopped within the 30-yard circle. Just a single of that previous ball. Shakti back on strike. 30 off of 25. Here's the fourth delivery. Another dot ball. 2 deliveries to go in the over. Rangers have really slowed down. Oh, and that's just slipped out of the hands of the wicketkeeper. What would have been a wicket has turned into a boundary. It's 4 runs. A lucky escape for Shakti. And the first boundary for them in a long, long time. It has come not out of their own brilliance, but rather from a lucky escape. 48 runs still required in 61 balls. That's played straight down. They'll sell for a single. It's 76 for 3 after 10 overs. We'll join you back after a drinks break. Kamaldeep Singh will take his first over of the innings, and that's high up, and it is stopped before the boundary. A single just on that ball, and that is straight to a failure. Another single. And this time it's hit well. There is a fielder though at the boundary. They'll take yet another single. And that's a wide delivery. Once again, a fielder waiting at the boundary lines. Jitendra coming back for his third over. And that's another wicket. Shakti dismissed. 85 for 4, 11.2 overs in. 38 runs still required in 52 balls. Seam Up Khan on strike. And that's a wide delivery. Yet another single. Urvish back on strike. The penultimate ball of the over. Seam Up back on strike. Once again, they'll settle for a single. There are appeals, confusion over whether to take a run. They do, and they just get there in time to complete the single. It is going to be 89 for 4 at the end of 12 overs. Rahul Bajaj back for his fourth and final over. Urvish Bosmaya will face the first delivery. There it is. And yet again, another single. Here's the second delivery. Appeals and it's given. Seam Khan dismissed. There's the fifth wicket. The second for Rahul Bajaj. 91 for 5, 12.2 overs in. Akash will be the batsman who comes in. It's gonna be a dot ball. Yet another single upon the board. 31 runs required in 44 balls. Here's the delivery. And again, they'll settle for a quick single. Final delivery of the over. and that's wide. Appeals, but it's instead gonna be a single to end the over. 29 required, 95 for 5 as it stands. 13 overs done. What a shot! And there's a boundary. It has been a long, long time since one came, and it's finally here. Brilliantly done by Akash. Oh, and that's again a massive shot! Straight out of the field. A six. Akash opens the floodgates. Rangers decided they've had enough of sitting around. Suddenly they've decided they want to hurry up. Here's the third delivery of the over. This one again high, high, high up. It falls just around the bowler though. It's gonna be just a single. Here's the fourth delivery. Played straight through the slip fielder. It's gonna be a dot ball. Another dot ball. One delivery to go. Here's the final delivery. Oh, and flick behind down the leg side. There is a fielder waiting though. It's gonna be 106 for 5 after 14 overs. Kamaldeep Singh back for his second over. Oh, and that's high, and that's long, and it's across the boundary. Another six, beautiful from Akash. Oh, and that's another six. Beautiful. Akash intent on finishing this off now. He does not want to wait anymore. Just 5 runs required now. And they're gonna go for a single. The wicket keeper's throw. Blocked by Urvish, who's on strike. Just 4 runs required. And this one is long. A fielder will get to it. They will take just one. Akash back on strike. Here's the penultimate delivery of the over. Oh, and that's high and up. It falls just before the boundary, but it makes it across the boundary. Has it? No, I don't think so. It was stopped before the boundary. It's just a single. 2 runs required. Final delivery of the over. It is 122 for 5 after 15 overs. 1 run required now. One run required. Oh, and that's lofted over the wicket keeper all the way to the boundary. And that's it. The Rangers snatch the win. They win by 5 wickets, beating the NIS Lakers. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.